Alrighty. Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode 283. We're here reviewing only one episode at a time, and it's the episode that the reason why I continued on for 5 extra episodes, despite originally planning to take a break at 31. But with this episode, I'm on break basically and finishing this review. Episode 36, The Hooligan Ninja. The main reason why I continued was because there's a certain character debuts in this very episode, and that character is Ninja Man! Ninja's Sentai counterpart! The episode starts out with basically a meteorite from space comes to Earth, and the Tsar knows who this is, so he sends basically to Sari's father to basically kind of convert it to his side. And then we see him fire an arrow at Namaru, the food truck. So the Kakuranger form about Ninja Man. Yes, I should point out though, part of this episode, this character is completely made up for this episode, though he continues. This is his debut. You could say he's a bit of a retcon character. So then, of course, he's found by 2 kids. Of course, he is. So because it's Toei trying to appease for children, having their own. Like, Toei and other studios have tried to feature children stuff for children's shows. Kids are not, from what I heard, kids are not fans of it at all. They do not like seeing other kids in the show. They like seeing their superheroes, not kids their age in the show. Though sometimes that can work for good and sometimes work very bad. Because here's kind of the thing. A lot of the time, child actors, not all the time, but a lot of the time, they suck at acting. The actors, the ones for the Japanese ones I've seen are not that bad of an actors. The ones for US are pretty terrible. Not all of them per se, but a lot of them are. That's not my opinion. That's the opinion of a lot of people would say that. Unless you're trained in acting. Unless you're really good, then a lot of time you suck. Heck, even some adult actors suck, where they're only cast because of good looks. Take, for example, Jessica Biel and Jessica Alba. Are these 2 casted for roles because of their acting skills? No, they're cast because they're hot. Yep, that's the only reason why they're actually casted for movies. So they take out the top of this bottle, but they can't take Ninja out of the bottle. Ninja Man, they can't take him out of the bottle. But there's a hammer, and it's revealed by Desmaru that only someone from Sumi's blood, basically only Sumi and her father, can break this jar. So they should take a hammer out, but it doesn't work. And then, of course, the Doros start chasing them, and of course they're saved by the Kakurangers, obviously. And then after being saved, of course, then the little girl of the 2 gets kidnapped, who gave Ninja Man some food. Yep. Gave Ninja Man some food, and she's kidnapped, but they couldn't take the jar because the boys. And apparently, this is where Tatsumi finds out that she can actually smash it up, but not just yet. They can't smash the jar yet. So she knows she can smash the jar, and this does play a role in the end of the episode. So. And then, of course, basically, there's some illusions. And eventually, of course, the girl is freed. And then, of course, after getting the bottle back, takes the hammer out of this jar's mouth and smashes the jar. And then, of course, we have Ninja Man fighting the guy in giant-sized form. And then, of course, he calls him a novice. He's like, "You dare call me a novice?" And he transforms into Samurai Man, where he just flips his head over and picks it this way. He just beats the crap out of the thing for a little bit. And then the Kakuranger is like, let us join too. So bring up Dai Shogun. And when it shows up, like, "Oh, hi, Master." Because basically he's a disciple of the 3 generals. Basically of Mighty Shogun, Desamaru, aka the Ninja Falcon Zord, and of course, Dai Shogun. These 3, the two Zords and the Submazord can go either one. He was their apprentice. You see, he was tricked by Desamaru to attack humans because he said, "Oh, they're a yokai disguised as humans," but they weren't. That's the reason why he was in prison. And eventually, of course, the monster's defeated. By the way, this monster does pop up on Power Rangers as Vampirus, though he pops up in an episode that's featured in Ninjor. So, of course, basically, he ends up becoming an important ally of theirs and pretty much is here for the rest of the series. Oh, by the way, he ends up taking the kids as a thank you for rescuing him, for feeding him. He proceeds to fly him to the edge of the sky on his cloud. Well, you can call his version of a Nimbus cloud, which makes him the third person to use his cloud. Because first was Sadamar used his cloud, and then Sasuke used a cloud, and then now Ninja Man uses a cloud. Okay, interesting. But an absolute really fun episode, a great introduction to a brand new character who will be here for the rest of the series. And with that, I am officially on break from Super Sentai. Well, basically for this particular series. I will be back. Now, I originally was going to do 3, but I did look up basically how long the first season for Slayers is. That was one of the series I'm going to get to, which I didn't plan to get that one. But since it's 26, I figured, why not say that for later? So I'm going to go through 2 different anime, Farming Life in the World and Chronicles of Reincarnated Aristocrat. Those 2 we're going through, though the second one basically manga to watch the show, and the other one it's just basically light novels. Only 2 of them. I read about 4. So once I finish those 2 anime, I'll come back to this one and finish it up. And I'll work on some other heroes. Yep. But yeah, that's particular view. I don't know how long it would take to basically work on the next season. Now, do I think it take as long as basically Core 2 of that was part-time? I highly doubt it, because I'm only reading like 2 books from the series for this one season show so far. And here's something interesting. It'll be the first ever anime that I watch on High Dive. I have a subscription for this particular service, and I pay for it, but I haven't watched anything on it so far. But now, I do have a reason why. Yep. So that'll be coming probably next couple days, maybe. But this is pretty much a particular view. Next up is Case Closed. Okay, next view. Bye.